Konnichiwa, mina! Hello, everyone! Hi, Pain! What's up, funny Genshin? What do you mean with funny Genshin? Hello, hello, and welcome! Ah! This game has been ages. Literally. Haven't played this in such a long time.
Should we really be off work this early?
Na, 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 na.
There's still a lot left to do.
What do you mean with funny Genshin? Oh,
Next on the agenda.
oh. I missed it. Oh, I got it. What do you mean funny Genshin? Hello and welcome anyway. Hello everyone to Genshin Impact. I haven't played this in a few months now probably. So there's a lot of stuff that we can do. And I don't know where to start with. Though there is this one thing that they... no, hang on. Dude, this thing! What is this? Permanent. A quest. Let's see if we can do this quest. Teleport to call a home. Oh, is this where we get an actual home of ourselves? Talk to navigate. Where is she? It's pretty far. How do I open up again? Then ping over there. Teleport. Hi, Ellie! Cry artifacts? No, I'm just gonna do some story and like mess around a little bit. I haven't played this in ages. I barely remember how to play.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the
Na,
agenda.
na, na, na. Even though technically I do need some artifacts, I think, if I'm not mistaken, for
We're way
Ganyu
behind
still.
schedule.
Just a little bit better ones. We'll see. Maybe another time, maybe another time. I have to get into this game again. I have
Next
to
on the
relearn
agenda.
this a bit. Hey, is this the housing quest? No, is this the housing quest?
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
An auto, right? Now it's an auto.
What is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
We only did as we should. You're too kind. I only did as I should.
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it.
Okay, boss.
When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds.
Uh-huh.
That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead.
Is this
of
a
you.
housing quest?
Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
What subspace creation?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
How is everyone doing, by the way? Not a hard quest? No, I don't think it is. But is this the housing quest?
So, in the
Ellie
eyes
told
of
me
the
there's housing now.
Olympics, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. that is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
What are the missing materials?
That's right.
Ooh.
Finding stuff's what we're good at after
Doing
all.
fine, thank you.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for.
Keep up with the house.
Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
And what are those, if I might ask?
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glaze lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glaze lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today.
Thank you for the likes,
Even more
everyone.
difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans.
But we know normal humans.
Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Who is this child?
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny,
Granny.
the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny. Oh, I don't believe we've met.
I don't think so.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yen Fei, I believe you already heard of the traveler and his traveling companion.
You mean
Of
emergency
course,
food?
Who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Chiseng. What a shame.
A shame?
A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you.
Oh,
Allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
All right, Yen Fei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand.
that publicity.
I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment.
Oh,
You'll
not really.
have to excuse Yen Fei. She's always been like this. Ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an Adeptus?
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess, kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Okay.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of
Give me
the
a
stuff
few
you
minutes,
asked
Spain. I'll
for,
take a look.
Except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all. The chasm's been sealed off, and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either. Looks like the Ministry of Civil Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly locked down.
Take a look at who they are, because I haven't played in ages.
But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Oh boy.
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him. Krusel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them.
The cutscene's always this long in this game, I forgot.
So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, he'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
We'll come with you.
Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Gosh.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
Okay. Also, it's cutscenes are quite long. I don't know what music to play. This song is like a one repeater all the time. I haven't played this in a while. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm allowed to play their music, so we are taking no risk. Though I can play some lo-fi or hi-fi. I guess those might also sound good. Some lo-fi might actually suit the game. Alright, the question, what was it? Yuta, Albedo, or Xiao? Alright, so I have neither of the three. How do I check again? So I've played it flipping ages. Character archive, let me see who's who. I remember Albedo. Hello, good face. Good evening to you as well. Okay, so Xiao is the spear guy. Hu Tao is the spirit girl, and then Albedo. Honestly, I don't know. His gameplay looked cool, but I've never seen how Hu Tao plays. I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Thank you for the like. I have seen Albedo gameplay, but I don't know. So I guess I would go for Xiao, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried any of them. Though we actually can try her today, right? Or I can at least. Where was it? Is it here? And test her. Yeah. Let's actually look with this. Actor from afar, Toma. You look a lot like child, but that's probably because you're family. Let's give her a go actually. Kinda curious. Oh yeah, you also asked me to show off my characters. I'll take a look off. When Hu Tao casts her elemental skill, she consumes a set proportion of HP and enters into Paramita Papilio state, in which her normal attacks, charge attacks, and punching attacks deal pyro damage. In Paramita Papilio state, Hu Tao's charge attacks apply the Blood Blossom status when periodically dealing pyro damage. Hu Tao casts her bursting opponents restore HP when Hu Tao damage. Oh. Here's a spear user. Oh, haven't played this in ages.
Time to go.
Ghosty? I might be really crap at the game. Just giving you a warning. Happy Halloween! Halloween's kind of finished already, but thanks anyway. For you too. She plays kind of fun. Usually I'm not a spear fan, but she's kind of nice. Okay, a lot of questions. Hang on, let me first go over to who I have. How do I do that again? Character! Okay, so we have... Or do you want me to go in the archive? Maybe that's easier. Okay, so we got this one, but that's just because of an I guess. So we have Ganyu, who's my main for sure. We have Xianying, Tartaglia as well. Diona, Kuching, Mona, Chi-Chi, Luke, and those are like my 5 stars. We have... my favorite ones are probably... Obviously Ganyu, she's my main. Flippin' love Kuching and Mona. I actually have a team, I think, surrounding Mona for her ult damage, in which I use Bennett and Diluc, which is kind of the standard combo as far as I remember anyways. We mix Kiki with Diona sometimes, because I do like Diona, she's super cute, with a kitty cat. But apparently my Chi-Chi's healing me a little bit better when I'm playing Ganyu compared to Diona, though I kinda... both could work, so I switch them out from time to time. And Kuching was my first 5-star. I got her from the start because I rerolled 17 or between 17 and 20 times, which took me like a good 2 weeks if I'm not mistaken almost, of purely rerolling because I wanted to start with her. I do need to level her still because she's not 80 yet. Level wise, Ganyu is 80. 90 I mean. Oh, 90, 90, 80, 71. And then these should be 80, both of them. Yes. 70, because I use her as well. Your main is Kuchin and Tartaglia. Kukween. He's actually nice though. I did have some stuff on him, but not super much. Obviously the best gear is my Ganyu. Amos bow maxed out. And then artifact wise, how do I check this? We have some decent crit damage here. Oh, hang on, maybe I should start with... what did I go for again? I think attack with crit damage most of the time, because we have, for instance, we call chance. Anyway, got some... Well, got some crit damage here, some big crit damage actually. Or and a little bit of attack. Crit damage and crit rate up here, big crit rate here with attack. Recharge. I actually have to look it up again. This one is also not good enough yet. We need a bigger Ryo bonus here. And then this is also gigantic crit damage with some attack percentage. You're in AR 55 and you don't have any level 90? What am I actually? Adventure rank 53, so you're above me with adventure rank though. Is 60 still the max? But yeah, I did invest a lot of it in Ingen. Your mains are Kazuha and Ayaka. I don't know those, so let me take a look in here. Kazuha and Ayaka. Am I not reading good? Oh, this is Kalihara, okay. And Ayaka. Oh, these two. This is the one that I actually... like, in the clip she used like a katana. So that's kind of nice though. She also looks pretty... I have no clue, like, I don't have them, obviously, I didn't play in a long time. So I don't even know what they can do. Just cry, oh, okay. Like, I did like how she looked when it was introduced. Details on this boy. Uses a greatsword. Animo. Oh, he's Animo. He's air. Why air when he looks like all red? He looks like he'd be fire, honestly. This one also seems cool, though. Raiden Shogun. He looks really cool as well. And Yanfei. So I stopped somewhere when Zhao came out. I think Zhao was released. Maybe Hu Tao. And after that I didn't play anymore. So all of these are for sure new to me.
Billy Churl, silly Billy, hilly Churl.
he's pretty. He's nice. Nice outfit though. A sleepy one. You could fit right in with Chi-Chi. Definitely. Have the same back piece as what's her name again? Zhangling. A little bit. Cool mask. And hang on. Her name is easy to say. You have a katana? Okay. So yeah, those are the characters I have. Party setup. Boom, boom, boom. So we have the standard team pretty much, which is Ganyu, Kiki, Diluc, and Bennett. I would like to switch out Kiki for Diona just because she's cute, but Kiki seems to work just better, or Chi-Chi. We're using Diluc just for the big fire damage and the knockback, and Bennett obviously for the damage increase and the healing on his ult. We have the same with the Kuching team, and then we have our Mona team here, because I actually do like Mona as well. Which is pretty much... I have no clue anymore how to do it. I think I start with her normal skill, switch over to Sucrose to reduce their elemental resistance, go to Bennett with the ult, switch to Mona ult, and then procreate with either Bennett or with Diluc. And then Big Blast, just something to have one of each element if I'm not mistaken, almost to activate stuff. But let's go do our quest now. Hello, what's this? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, okay. We can tell I haven't played in a long time. Alright, I had to go down here. I don't have to hold. Nana. Yo-yo reference. And... what's the compass show? Western. Oh yeah. Yeah, I will. How much time do I have for this? 18 days. That's fine. I think we might be playing a little bit more often. Again. We have so much things to do and I haven't done any. It's so bad! What stuff? Okay, I don't even remember what buttons to press sometimes here. If I'm... So this was a question, right? Yeah, hang on, how do I check quests again? J. I don't remember this being quest. Hang on, whoa. Oh, story quests. A lot of stuff we can do. Open wishes? Why? It's Hu Tao. 18. I'm not gonna pull at all for now. What's my history? I don't even... It's been that long ago that you can't even tell. Na 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 na. I'll just keep playing like this. I'm gonna change my key bindings after stream. All right, hi there.
My friend. Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Ah, why is it not automatic?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins.
Thank you for the likes, everyone.
Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Zhi Qiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Ms. Zhiqiao before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Ms. Zhiqiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
No ambiguity.
Guaranteed
there.
genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
How did you like Ash
Of course.
gameplay yesterday, by the way,
This
Ellie?
both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Zhiqiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
Also, I hope the sounds are kind of good with the music combined. Wait a little time. Okay, talk to Zika. Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Ash was cool. All right.
Next on the agenda.
Nah, nah. Oh yeah. Very mobile. Yes, that's what we like, right? Sure, I don't have the jetpack, but the ult was super nice. Na, 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 na. I also think character. Hang on, how do I see? I think we might level up normal attack when I can. So maybe I'll see. It is Friday after all, so we could do this one. Because this is pretty much the most damage output that she has. Just her Frost Flake arrow, which goes up pretty good. And since at the moment she is still my main, because I don't know if I would pull for someone else with all of the characters I already have. Do I like those kind of characters? I suppose so, right? But she's not really stealthy, I think, though.
All great. This is for Rex. We're way behind schedule. Next up, there's nothing wrong with healthy, beautiful. I'm just way out of perhaps.
I need to go
Rex,
over all
look at
this.
My kick time. What as per my
I just like in games like that. I like mobility characters
Feel
really
the
good.
heartbeat of the world.
Na, na.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Excuse me, are you Zikiao?
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, I want a mini house. Ah, for flip's sake.
How do you do, Miss Zhiqiao?
Hotto.
We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
Probably
The
lost them.
hairpins. I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them.
I
I
flippin'
don't
knew
know
it.
how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet.
I knew it.
I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Why did you need them in the first?
My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me. But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Maybe because this is the part where we say we can help.
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Miss Zhiqiao, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
Let me see.
My Honkai guy got 4.5k views. It's insane, right?
She's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Chiao somehow.
It would be a little unfair to Crossel.
True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
It is indeed my most viewed video or stream.
The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay
Thank
Mr.
you, Ellie.
Crossel the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss.
Gonna bully
Furthermore,
Tartaglia
the
with
contract
Tartaglia.
also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher? Oh no.
Uh-oh. Chiao looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the jadeite is genuine or not?
I forgot Paimon being
Whichever
silly
way you look
24/7
at
in
it,
this game.
We've gotta start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the jadeite is genuine, would there?
Seems right.
Please. Please, don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item and I should pay compensation per the contract.
It's such a huge sum of money though.
However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossel in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
What did I feel?
What?
Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch, finest quality jade.
Is something the matter?
No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossel's.
Also, everyone else to like show off characters and who I have. Is anyone wondering the constellations? Is anyone oh, what the, why? We're not gonna have any action, is it? It's literally just quest after quest after quest. Talk. Kinda wonder if my aim's still gonna... Like my aim might be high. What sense am I playing on? 800 DPI? Yeah, okay, let's hang on. There's a few settings first. What the this is already solo? Really? Really? What's this? Put camera distance. Is better on max. While we're at it. Pum pum pum. Aha, map. Quest. Honey. Right, there we go. Alright, now we look for... Okay, this feels better. I will switch one thing back, maybe. Normal one on 2. The aiming one... So, you're wondering. Okay, hang on. How do I check that? C. I need to switch C as well. Let me start on the bottom. Yeah, let me start on the bottom. So Alloy nothing because I haven't played her. 4 on Jinyan. We have 2 on Lisa. 1 on Razor. I kinda don't even... She's maxed out apparently. Beidou is apparently maxed out. I don't even use her. But she's apparently maxed Constellation. Anyway. Yonghyun. Noelle, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people will have Noelle, because Noelle was such an easy drop in a specific event. Hello, Koneko! Gee, nothing. Maxed out Junkie, apparently, but I don't use him. But anyways. Beidou is maxed out. Oh no, that's not Beidou. It's Ningguang, apparently maxed out. I was Lee Kaya, but... Zenko, that's me. Barbara is on 4. Also on 4 apparently. Amber is 0. Now we're coming to the characters that we normally do play a little bit more often, or like a little bit more. We have Zhang Ling on 6. How are you doing, Koneko? Tagli on 2, that was actually pretty nice. What did he do again? Use the CD of Fall Legacy, that's actually pretty good. And when opponents affected by Tagli, generates energy. Indeed nice. And here we go, Diona, my little kitty cat, maxed out. So this is actually one of the best supports I can use. My only problem with her is that she's just level 60. So if I can max her out, but I don't have any, as you can tell, I don't have a lot at all. I can't, me as well, almost. So she would be really, really useful as a support. You have 2 on Sucrose, which was normally the minimum I should have. Yes, get a second stack if I'm not mistaken here. Yes, second jump. Mona should be 1 or 2. Yes, 1. Which increases the damage after ult. I'm doing fine as well, thanks for asking. Kuching, 1. Kinda hoping to get her on 2 eventually. Just because the electric particles, which is nice. I can kick Chi-Chi. Bennett is on 4. There's a... There was like no necessity, but... Diluc is 0. Chi-Chi is on 3, actually. He's level of... Here... And then... At that time I wasn't streaming yet, but my big spender... Maxed out Ganyu. Took me a flippin' long time. This was, yes. Lag bars on the screen to protect my user idea code, because apparently that way they can kinda hack you. So let's not get hacked, shall we? I see a lot of people play this game who take that precaution. It is kind of weird, but you know, this is a huge gacha game for some. Nice Ganyu, indeed. This took me a little bit of money at the time, but maxed out. Was my favorite. She still is, as far, because obviously I don't have any of the new characters since I stopped, so I don't know if any of them would suit me or I would like them. I saw some gameplay from a few, but not super much. You think I should use Diona instead of Chi-Chi? For some reason the healing on Diona is still lower. And also Chi-Chi just has 2 heals instead of 1. That's like the point. Like Chi-Chi has the heal, the little ball around her. And then she has the ult heal as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's the ult heal. Compared to Diona only having a shield and then her ult only heal she has. Now I do have the bow, if I'm not mistaken, to get her ult back pretty fast. Energy recharge after damaging an opponent's skill. Skill has 60 seconds to... Yeah, so what I can do with this normally a lot of times is shoot skill, normal, and skill again, and then I would have my ult again. Ganyu, Mona, Diona is actually a meta team. Are you kidding me? Those are... Okay. I need to level up Diona then. Let me try that. How do we like getting how to go to my teams? How do I go to teams again? There we go. No, that's that's not it. Bad guy. Already said it. I just use this a lot because of Bennett boosting everything so much. Alright, so Ganyu and Mona. Can definitely do Mona. I flippin' love Mona.
It is as the stars foretell.
Mona was a go-to for me anyway. Hang on, my healers are usually somewhere near the end. Kitty, where you at?
Leave it to
And then
me.
Sucrose.
My experiment will succeed.
Morgana team. I guess with the freeze from Mona now, of course, and the elemental reduction resist from Sucrose, Diona has a heal and a range C, I guess. No, also, doesn't her ult... Doesn't my ult on Kitty here,
Yeah. Look at you, Bootown.
Doesn't this also reduce the enemy's resistance in here? See, this is what I need. Hang on. Such a long time. Yeah, it's not gonna be in here, it's gonna be in notifications. Increase incoming healing, elemental mastery up. Thought that was one. I guess I'm wrong. But yeah, I don't mind trying this. Oh no, hi there, that's been a while. Oh, I need to check what weapon I'm using on Mona if you want me to use, because I have two different ones that I use on. Normal attacks increase elemental skill and elemental burst. Mental. Hang on, what was the other one that I used? I had two for her at the ready, but I kind of don't remember. Is this possible? Yeah, but that was actually for just damage mode. Mistaking. But it's twice for Let's just stick with what I have. Kind of fine. Let's just play the game. Maybe we'll finally be able to attack some.
Animal test 63.
Just have to try out the skills again, because I haven't played this in a long time, everyone. Alright. But it looks like we're not gonna fight anything. We're still gonna talk.
Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
Oh, I keep forgetting that I have to press Alto.
About that.
Jiqiao relates the loss of hairpins to...
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last mora.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course! Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossell.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
Yeah. Which is where? Where? At least I still know this trick. Dashing is faster than sprinting. This game is so gorgeous as well, though. Got so much.
Miss Yanfei, what is this about? Are you Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus Jadeite after all.
Not Smaragdus Jadeite? Really?
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions.
You big
I
brain.
don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch. Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
They're fake.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
A very vivid description.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal.
Okay.
I'll share them with you in due course.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yunfei.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I ask you to please sign this contract?
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track.
I had one more for every time I heard the word contract.
Feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else we know.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if
Such
you
a
will take it,
lawyer.
Miss
Unbelievable.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here,
Iman's
and
gonna
then
faint.
sign on this page as well.
Iman's gonna faint.
And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
Such an ordeal. Again?
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then,
That's
here's
fast.
your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy.
Need me to do anything?
Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve, once we've got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossel, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it. But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore? Ah, I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossell had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Okay, but let's do some actual gameplay first. I haven't been able to do anything yet. So. Okay, so might as well ask if anyone wants to join, feel free to. I think that I want to try and do which I mentioned, which is get me this. Hi. Big one. As far as I know, most of you will even be adventure levels above me anyway. I don't know if anyone wants to or can join, guys. I'm in menu. I have it on PC. I'm pretty sure it's cross-platform. Need to remember to play Ganyu.
No touching.
Touchy? Alright, how does this work again? Because for Ellie, it's like the middle of the flipping line. Current party level is lower than recommended. I flipping knew it! Alright. Recommended elements, no lecturing current party. We'll see. I don't care. I'm gonna start this with the team that Ellie suggested. If I fail, I can blame him. If I fail, I can blame him. Effect will be perfectly inflicted with smoldering flame. Haven't updated on PlayStation 4. Play it on the phone. Alright. Oh yeah, the Mona dodge. I don't have to get used to that again. Oh man, I loved Mona so much. Oh crappy, what the? Mate.
Access denied.
Ah, mate. I don't even remember the
Written
buttons.
in the stars.
I don't even remember the buttons.
For Rex Lapis.
Just freeze the enemies permanently. I'll do that.
Stand clear.
Ugh. What's also confusing to me is the... Oh wow, some of them almost died here. It's buttons for the skills. I'm not used to that anymore. Some of these almost died. Yeah, I haven't played this in ages. Like normally what I would do in games like this is, you know, you see the button E, which is like the normal flower skill. That would be on 1, for example. And A, which is the ult, would be on 2. Or like on 3 or on 4, like in League. But in this game, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is me switching characters. So I could put them on 5 and 6. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get used to that. Alright, let me actually try that. Oh, no. Get the reward first. Because that's my problem with the game as it is. Because I also used to play this actually on controller. I'm gonna leave the main because it doesn't let me go to set. But since I play Ganju as a main, I needed to play it on mouse and keyboard because I am the worst with aiming otherwise. It's gonna be 5. Okay, apparently I find now. Fine like this.
Access denied.
Right. Let's try again now. I also don't know why it actually reset its settings. That might just be because of the update. I haven't played in age. Pam, 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 pam. I'm gonna start with Mona. Start with Mona, drop a taunt. Actually, Ganyu has a taunt as well, but drop a water taunt to make him wet. Switch over to Diona to get the shield off. Hello, buddies.
Let me scry.
I'm a rock.
Ah, crap, I'm messing up already.
Touching. Born of ice and frost.
Okay. Woo! Missed? Guess I missed. Right, no.
Decided by destiny.
Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test.
Access denied.
All hail. I'm just way out of practice.
Whoa! Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Look at you, Boozound. Yeah.
My main died! Ganyu, no! Ganyu got one shot! Well, two shot I guess, because both of them hit R1, so she died. I am super rusty on this game. Been a long time, okay? Continue. Does she get back alive now, or did I mess it up? About that. I messed up. But we got stuff to revive her. Oh yeah, actually I do have that thing I use. What do you mean lol 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 lol? Like I said, like I'm so used to 2 being like the standard skill, for example, so that's why we instantly like switched by accident again to Mona. Thank you everyone for the like. I need them. Doing bad at the game.
Shadows of fate.
Ah!
No touching.
No touching. Alright. See, we're doing it again!
Let me scry.
Lipstick, man.
Written in the stars.
Might be out of range, honestly, here. Mate, mate, I see you.
For Rex Lapis. Diana special.
Shadows of odious fate.
Okay.
Animal hypostasis.
Delved into destiny.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Look at you, Boozound.
Decided by destiny. No touching.
There we go. I'm doing it every single time, once minimum. I wanna use like
Access denied.
the number 2 skill, just the standard skill for my characters, and I switch to Mona. And I'm also failing switching away from Mona because of probably animations. At least no one died this time. One died this time. Okay. Don't be angry at me. Also remember, Diona and Sucrose are actually too low level in here. The general level is even too low, it mentioned. Let me get a drink.
We're way behind
Yeah.
schedule.
Are we now? Are we actually way behind schedule?
All hail.
Whoa, how was that a hit?
Shadows of fate.
Freeze. Perma freeze. Perma freeze, perma freeze, perma freeze.
Yeah! Let's go, let's go! Can't handle your drink!
Fate is upon you. Next on the agenda, no touching.
You
For Rex Lapis. Delved into destiny.
Pew pew! Diana special!
Okay, okay. Okay. Kinda working again. Jeez. Some sort of... I forgot Super result. Nah. I know one thing is I need a lot of those gold bookies and I'm not getting a lot of gold bookies. Ah! How do I walk again? I thought I had a button to actually just... Oh yeah, that's elemental side. That's how you...
Born of ice and frost.
That's great.
Yeah! I'm here!
Oh, yo! Not that.
No touching.
Control for walking? Probably. Oh yeah! Thank you. Oh, matte matte.
Shadows of fate. Written in the stars.
Swirl, Mark 2! Can't handle your drink!
Access denied. Delved into destiny. For Rex Lapis.
Pew pew!
Nice. Ah, there we go.
Access denied.
Oh, flip's sake. I wanted to switch to that. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. It's fun being back. So fun. Gold bookie. Ah. 3 more times. Then we're gonna continue the quest. Because I'm kinda curious for the housing. Kinda curious what they did. Ba-da.
Next on the agenda.
Pow, pow, pow,
Next
pow.
on the agenda. Shadows of fate.
I'm a rock! Diana special!
Let me scry.
It's good to see that Ganyu still packs Super Punch.
All hail. Decided by destiny.
That's still fun to see.
Delved into destiny. Born of ice and frost. We're way behind schedule.
It's lovely to see that Ganyu still packs a big punch with her skills. Of course, I guess in my case, the C6 might help a bit. The real subtle bell. The subtle bell. You think Mona is also my Mona is also strong? Yeah, I like her. There's actually a main Mona team, like I said, where you can do like 300k crits and stuff like that. I can't remember whether I was able to get that high on that build, but yeah, I actually did make one of those.
Next on the agenda. This is long overdue. hypostasis written in the stars.
All the ults combined, kaboo.
Look at you, Foozhound.
I think I also like a build, or just one of the weapons was and builds was kind of a build for Mona to be literally Mona main damage dealer, and not only ult damage, but actually just with the auto attacks as well. Just have fun with her, all stinger stuff as well. Still like to do that as well. Mona was like, I think she was the second 5-star I tried to get as fast as possible after Kuching. I think she was also actually the second I got out of all my characters.
I'm a rock. Yeah.
Shadows of fate.
Okay,
No touching.
no touching.
All hail.
Oh, that's not good.
Decided by destiny.
Think you can bully me? I'm a rock. Diana special.
Access denied. This is long overdue.
So much ice! I forgot I could do that. I could hold it. I forgot that. Alright, we're out of book. Can try this one Sunday again. Just... Okay. Alright, let's now do continue with the normal quest to get our teapot. That is anymore in quests. Yeah, of course, we have our main story again. Wait, there's a difference. Ayaka Sprint is also like Mona's but Cryo. Okay, that's pretty cool. Navigate.
Should we really be off work?
Worry about it. Like honestly, if we like, it's not here. Now I need to press escape. There. If I look at all the new ones, these two are indeed kind of. Huh? Did they at least add a katana, or are they still look like just normal longswords?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I hope they added a katana, but I'm afraid they probably didn't. I'm not sure. Yeah, that I know. I can merge them. I saw some gameplay of this one. She looks pretty cool. I also do like her design. Oh yeah, we have to go to details to start turning. Lovely hair, lovely kimono stuff. I do like her as well, though. She's a spear user. I have Jean, the teddy bear girl. I'm gonna have to call him like that because I don't know flippant names anymore by now. As a spear user, but that's pretty much the only spear user I have, to be honest, that I actually used. Zhangling. It's actually even more than that. It's literally the only spear user I have. Yes, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Beto is like a great sword. Sword, bow, great sword. Yeah, it's the only spear user I have. Like, she did look pretty nice. I don't know what you look. He switches into a katana, Raiden. Maybe we'll save up crystals for when she's up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up some actual gameplay before I decide on something like that. Because there's a bunch of new. but I have to look at all of them. Sword user again. Cryo. Zhao was also pretty cool with it. Oma, is he? He's family from Tartaglia. Like he flipping almost the exact same. They're adding way more girls though. I don't mind it. But you just notice they add way more girls.
If you lie on the
All right.
glass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. We were going to talk to Guess I'm killed the chick.
What should I try this time?
He's not related with Tartaglia. Boy? Anthony? Really? Really? You would have given it though. They have the exact same builds. They have the exact same build. I would have given that. I would have given. Okay. Also, she was from an event, wasn't she? I also don't have Venti. Venti would have been nice. One of the best arrow supports in the flipping game. Since I don't have him, we use Sucrose instead. But Venti's normally the like buffed Sucrose version. But hey, we do what we got, and I'm actually happy with Sucrose. I did try and aim for her a specific moment because I was like, you know, Venti, it's gonna be hard. He's a 5-star again, lower odds. And then there was Sucrose somewhere at a higher stage, so I was like, let's just see if we can get her. We got her a few times, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, now I was going. Hi, buddy. And are you happy,
Why,
Ellie?
hello there, honored customers.
With Genshin stream.
Oh, it's you, Miss Yenthe. Is something the matter? Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnine merchant named Crossel
Yes.
enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnayan merchant named Krosel, you say?
Sorry for being a bit trash, but
I do
it's been
remember
months.
that.
So,
He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
I'll have to C to get like either used to that or just use A and E again. Like, I would say I can use E for skill and R for ult because you barely keep R button. Like, you barely play like this. I don't play like this because you want to be able to like definitely dodge in between. So I usually charge them up shots all the time. And since, as far as I have character-wise, Ganyu is like the only one with who you actually want to zoom in the entire time to charge your attacks. Like, as far as I have Fischl and Tartaglia, I can just like go normal attack way. Even Diona can just go like shooty 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 and look really cute when she does it. Oh, for flip, I forgot this joke. Woo! Alright, anyway. Go me.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Smaragdus Nephrite?
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus Nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
Can't we autoplay all the time?
Layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus Nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give Elemental Sight a shot. So, did you find anything?
Not a trace of elemental
So
energy.
they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time.
Why couldn't she to tell them
These
apart?
two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price.
And I waited especially on you, Ellie.
I'm sure a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossell...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Ba-da-da. Oh. Some buffering going on. Mina, chatto mate. You appreciate it? Oh, fine. Well, you know, if you wouldn't have been able to see this stream, I'm pretty sure I'll be playing it a few more times in the upcoming days anyway. So. Let me actually quickly go to settings. I'm kind of wondering if there's like no way to autoplay all the time. Hey, there we go. Yes, there actually is by now. Auto lock 4-star weapons. I don't need that. I guess it's fine. Combat camera set. No idea. I think for now we're doing kind of good. I'll take a look if I can find the terms of agreement whether we can just stream the game with the in-game music, because of course it's always better with in-game, but usually it's also hard because it's usually not allowed, or there's like these little tiny rules and stuff.
Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus Jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus Jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. Please sign here on this affidavit. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
She's not giving him details, eh?
Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Nope. Aha! Got it! Singsi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Also, Ellie, you're way further in the story.
How come you know so many people?
Do we ever take a bite out of
people come to me
Paimon
for legal
eventually?
advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. but the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish. As such, legal advisors like
Not yet.
myself
Damn.
provide quite the popular service indeed.
Imagine.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
You memorized them?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know?
Is this how Adepti becomes so adept at everything?
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Again with that casual tone.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Singsi.
Gosh. Bam bam banana. Also, which color mini pet do you have, by the way? I went for blue because I was playing Ganyu, obviously, all the time. I went with the blue one. Also, the animations were different, and I think I like this one.
We're way behind schedule.
Kitty! Hi, Kitty! Oh yeah, we can actually zoom in again. Oh, we can't zoom into first person now. Hi, Kitty! Watcha!
Have a blast.
Dun, dun, dun. Wait, wrong way? Oh no, it's here. That was going the wrong way. We also blue.
It's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time...
You don't use it?
Have
I
no
just use it
further trouble
today
from
for the
then
fun.
on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossel asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Krosel. Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Inksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossel commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Mr. Krosel wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
Thank you, Singsi. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about, just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again.
Thank you!
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
Must be the nature of legal consultancy.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
Baiju?
Weirdo with the snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this
You
case
still
up.
play LLL, Ellie? Still play Genshin a lot?
Next on the agenda.
Like, this wish is just started, right? It's gonna keep going for 17 days. How much is like summoning? I can't take. Oh yeah, hang on. Can I not shop? I totally just forgot the prices actually. Oh, they reset it. I should buy these, right? That's like the general. Play Genshin a lot. That's like the general rule, right? Buy the specific. Slaving up for Goro. Did I get some of the experience ones? 800. So we can level up Diona maybe. Should I buy the normal ones as well? I guess I could, right? Na 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 na. Well, those are not really worth. Whoops. Too late. I'm thinking of this. It's a lot, but this might actually level up Diona a little bit. She's behind though. I have 10 of these now. Yeah, that's for this one, isn't it? Can we details? Who is in here actually? Oh, everyone is in here. 5 stars? Well, huh? Wait. Oh no, 5 stars not. Oh, you also would buy the normal ones. Okay, okay, okay. I remember that I used to buy those things every month. That I remember. That I remember. Yeah, obviously all of these are bought already. Isn't there also like the daily login? Yeah, this one. But I have to log in every day. I might forget that, but I should probably do this. I'll do this off stream. Huh? Oh, outfits actually. That's nice. They started with outfits? Okay, okay. Because if she ever pops up in here, or Raiden, then at least we can try and you can have some gacha in here. I'm not gonna use them in here because I don't know if I want to play Hu Tao. You know, you have to make choices. Oh, Mina, chatto matte. Give me a few seconds, everyone. Go Mina, I'm back. When I so low level though. Hang on. One is 80. Sucrose is at least 70 should be the bare minimum, right? For what level I'm playing on, 70 should be the minimum. So let's. We not hold? Ah, yeah, we can. $70 should be the flipping bare minimum. Also, hang on. Pardon me. Also, obviously, expect a lot more Apex incoming. For sure. Alright. We bought the login pack. Raid and ship. There's the katana. Hang on. I'm gonna be misclicking for the first few. I'm going to. Here, I'm gonna get these, and we'll see how high we can get our Diona. Probably not max, just because I'm probably not gonna have enough money for it. Oh, see, there we go. That was gonna. Yeah, 66. I need to get her on 70 minimum. I also don't even know if I'm gonna have enough to get her. Get her thingy up. I don't even know if I can do that. Can I check that? I don't know. I can't. Oh, anyway, continue the story then now. 2. There. You do. I must remember to log in on this game every day now. And I don't have it on my phone actually. That would have made it easier. Maybe I can still get it on the course, like install it. In case I forget.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda, Born of Ice and Frost. Access denied.
Oh, hi.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, Snake!
Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs.
Chi-Chi's in the party.
It isn't Miss Yenfei as well. Now that's an even rarer honor. What business brings you here, might I inquire? Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario,
that's
they'll
exactly
suffer
what
great
she said.
Changes in personality, and their illness will only ever get worse.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yenfei, and given the specific nature of your question, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit.
I'm just standing here like,
peculiarities of Smaragdus Jadeite.
That is indeed the case.
What the fuck?
If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus Jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago. But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment. I wonder, Miss Yenfei, if your pressing business might be related to the Snezhnayan merchant?
You needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju. Thank you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
You're too kind. Take care now.
Yeah, true. I don't have to narrate things. It's actually nice.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever.
I also know you're probably already looking forward now to the first or to the next time that Raiden's going to be in the wish window, because you can tell I'll probably be trying to get her. So there's gonna be some gacha streams, but this can take a long time. Let's actually take a quick look again, because I just bought the daily login rewards. So Hu Tao is in now. Raiden is actually one of the last characters that they just added, so that might literally take a few months, I'm guessing, before she will be back in the pool to yeah. It probably will take a long time. If she's ever up and I'm not playing Genshin at the time, and if you're still around, Ellie, let me know, okay? Just let me know. I'm going to look up gameplay. I'm gonna take a picture or something, and I'm gonna take a look at some gameplay of all the 5 stars. And actually, like, honestly, I'll take a look at all of them. So I know Xiao, I tried Hu Tao. So I'm gonna take a look if I can find gameplay from everyone up above, and then see if there's characters that I like. Even the 4 stars, because honestly, I like Diona just because she's so flipping cute. Where's she at? Where's my Diona? Oh, there she is. I like Diona because she's so flipping cute. Some of the C6, like Beidou and Ningguang, were just because I was pulling for someone else. And I was correct, right? She's a recent. You will? Alright, that's cool. Keep me posted. Nah, we're not teleporting. We're gonna. This is.
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossel.
Naruto running kitty cat. Whee! Or just invisible. I can't guarantee we're going for C6. There is actually a reason why I went for C6 on Ganyu. Okay, so first of all, I really liked her design as well. She looks cute and sexy, I suppose, at the same time. But I would actually say just more cute at the same, more cute above all. But as some of you might know now, I'm usually a fan of like fast gameplay, and this is not fast, having to charge attacks all the time. But her Constellation 6 made this actually fast, because that's a charged shot instantly. And in there lies, you know, kind of the reason why I tried to push her as much as possible. And I actually just enjoyed her, and she does so much damage as well when you land a charged shot. Definitely if they get hit by the shot and then the explosion afterwards. That's insane damage. Alright, you again. Pretty sure he's gonna get a whooping now.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Here we go. It's probably gonna be nothing
Wonderful.
anyway.
Well then, please, could you do the honors, Miss Yanfei?
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossel, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact,
Her mouth's not moving though.
Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Oof.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
Wait, which one are you asking for? I think the first one, right?
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus Jadeite and Smaragdus Nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus Nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite. So I had him cut away the Nephrite, he returned the valuable Jadeite core to me, and some Nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Oh, we got more though.
Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
Continue.
Hard evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
Evidence from mixing jewelry!
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
Yes, I chose wrong.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
I guess I'm wrong.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors?
The evidence from
This shall
Boo Boo
serve as
Pharmacy.
decisive proof of our case.
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus jadeite?
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
Oof, shots fired.
Wait. I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Sir Chow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
He's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
Again, that's legal consultancy.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus jadeite in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation, too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Jiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
So why did you charge Jiqiao such an extortionate rental price?
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Jichao, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But all right then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yanfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever, it'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yanfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second if I may. I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that ends well, eh?
Yes, though there were some twists and turns along the way.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents. Even though the solution didn't involve actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
I don't say I ever met an Adeptus like you before.
An Adeptus? Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you? In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
I think there is more than just reason involved here, Paimon.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
Let's go to Granny!
Next on the agenda.
On the agenda?
Swirl, Mark 2! Yeah!
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, maybe not stand on the table.
Ah, you've returned. How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus jadeite?
We were, thanks to Yanfei.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Oh, you. All right then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot,
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside Rex Lapis.
A truly unique Adaptus.
Indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Granny?
All right then. Let us speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
You don't owe it, but you were giving one.
I'm so excited! How is it made?
And how long does it take?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
And then Ping begins to construct the gift. Okie dokie.
There we go. This Serenity Pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen.
That laugh though.
Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Thanks, Granny.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Eh? A teapot unlocked. This miraculous teapot known as Serenity. Okay, can't read. It's gone. Bye. Gadgets tab.
Neighborhood.
Enter. An island cluster suspended in mid-air. Typical feature of many Adepti realms. Boundless world featuring nothing besides a cluster of isles. World Peak. A cloud-piercing mountain peak. Well, that's how it looks at least, but being inside a teapot and all, the high mountain probably matches no higher than the stalk of a leaf. Cool Isle. An island cluster surrounded by water. One wonders how many cups of tea can be brewed from this fast. Silken Courtyard. This island has a unique charm that comes from its overlapping patchwork of mountains and waters, from the elegant scent of tea that wafts through. Reach level 40 in Sacred Keeper's favor too. This one looks nice, honestly. Can you switch them? Can you like switch eventually? Hang on. Ah, okay, yes you can. Yes, I just found it as well. Thank you for telling me. I think I'm going to go... well, hang on, I kind of don't know. Not the island. I would like this, I think. Like, these look like stuff. I think I'd either go for the floating isles or for Emerald Peak. Emerald Peak has a waterfall, but do we get to see the waterfall or not? This then again looks pretty... Which one did you take, Ellie? I don't think I want to go for the island. I think I want to go for Emerald Peak. Floating up. Took the mountain. Can you get to the waterfall? Opening stuff. Hold on. So eventually I do want to go for this. I play enough, if it's not too hard. So I'll go with this one. I'll go with floating about. We used to sit around layout floating about. Yes. You can get near the waterfall later on. A high enough level. You think this is hard? Is obtain silk print to unlock reach level 40 in Sacred Sakura's favor to open. Is this hard, you think? Is level 40 hard? Bam badam. It is hard? Oh, crap. I'm really tempted because of the waterfall. And here I'm tempted by just this. There's no waterfalls here. But you can change. So I will go with this. Let's start with this. Fine. There we go. It's done. Oh, here we go.
Wow! This teapot seems even bigger inside the Madame Ping's. There's even a great big house in the middle too. Huh. But there's just a whole load of nothing around it.
Go dig a burrow to live it for now, I guess. Get chiseling, Paimon. You could carve us a whole house out of this.
Paimon can't do that. Well, you're the one with the sword anyway. You do it.
I'm Mr. TSG.
Yeah. Why is it so empty here apart from that house? Oh, wait a second. What is that?
Someone who's gonna this. Oh. Hey, this is actually not too bad. How are you doing? Thank you for the like. Arigato. Yo, the sun is nice though, or if it's supposed to be a sun at least. I like the house already. I didn't have to do crap and we already have a cool looking house. Hi. How are you doing, buddy?
It seems that we have a visitor.
Well, oh.
It's a huge finch!
Excuse me, I am not a finch. I am a teapot spirit, and you may call me... hang on a moment. What am I supposed to be called again? Oh, call me. I suppose you may call me Tubby.
You certainly look the part.
So you're the little helper Madame Ping mentioned?
Madam Ping? Oh, you must mean Ping. Yes, she did summon me here. She told me much about you. You may leave all matters regarding the upkeep of this realm to me. Your journey may be far from over, but at least this way you will not want for a comfortable place to sleep each night.
I'm cool, thank you. So what's a teapot spirit exactly?
Though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, they generally do not have the time of day to attend to the banal matter of their maintenance. Thus, we teapot spirits were created to help guard their realms and manage their affairs. You may consider me a butler, if you will. Now, allow me to explain this realm to you.
Okay.
Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, blueprints with beautiful rooms, chairs, and the like. As long as you have a blueprint, you can refashion this realm however you please.
Blueprints? Oh, that's right! Granny handed us some when she gave us the teapot, didn't she? Let's take them out and have a look.
Okie dokie.
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking about. Go on, open them up. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and prepare the necessary materials. Then simply release the thought from your mind and the object in the blueprint shall appear within this teapot.
Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a whole city inside, couldn't we?
I doubt it. A golden-eyed Adeptus explained this to me at some point in the past. He said that even though subspace creation is a product of adeptal power, even that has its limits. This world is not a true one, after all. It provides merely a moment of brief respite from the mortal realm, not a means of escaping it entirely.
A golden-eyed adeptus? Paimon wonders who could that be?
I hardly remember myself. What's more, I have never seen that adeptus again since.
Genshin is cool. It's a nice game. I just haven't played it in months, so we're revisiting it, and I'm gonna try and play it a little bit more. Oh, very straight.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Have a look around. Best you get accustomed to this realm. If there's anything you would like to ask, just look for me.
Okie. We're also gonna do quite some Apex because ranked season is new. Okay, after using the Sonic Tipo, travelers can interact with it and enter the bit. Travelers can also use in some of the pot whilst they are within the confines. Interacting with the state will allow travelers to leave it. Huh? Spirit. Skills used to create items can be gathered all over the world. Okie dokie. Furnishing, place. Place furnishing increase adaptable energy rank of your as your realm currency will accumulate at a fast rate. And realm currency in the realm. To various items. Once in a while, a type of traveling salesman will propose there's a chance that he will
There's still a lot
their
left
treasures.
to do.
You acquired a blueprint of furnishing. Okay. Idle type talk. Talk to Tubby. Ah, you arrived quickly. Good, good. So, are you not going to ask me for help with something? No, of course not. Why would that be your first reaction? I asked you to come here so I could give you a little gift. I do not know if I told you before, but whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now I know why there was no automatically, technically. I don't know. I've been going for 2 hours now. It's 4. I'll probably do a little bit more, but I might call it soon to watch a movie, take a bit of break, and go eat something eventually. Most Adepti will use certain methods to seal their abode away from the rest of the world to ensure its purity and avoid being disturbed. Afterwards, Adepti would create a realm dispatch for those they wish to invite into their abode. This realm dispatch bears signatures of the abode's adaptal energy and that of the Adeptus themselves. As such, anyone who had this dispatch can enter or exit the abode freely. Before this abode was in an incomplete embryonic state, those whom you invited into it would only have been able to exit and enter together with you, rather than remain for long periods. But now, well, take this realm dispatch that I have created for you and hold it in your hand. Idly now. What should I do? I thought it needed some of my energy. What should I do next? Don't worry, you need only hold the dispatch and it will draw some of your energy out and into it. Ah yes, I heard Ping mention that you have made friends in a great many places. As such, I suspect that were we to distribute one dispatch to each one of them, we would be here making dispatches for a long time. As such, I have made some modifications to this dispatch. All you need to do is tap the palm of the person you like to invite lightly with the dispatch, and your energy signature will remain on them, allowing them to enter and leave your realm with ease. It's almost like marking, isn't it? Huh? Well, sort of, but why did you have to put it so weirdly? Well, here is the realm dispatch. Go forward and invite whoever you wish. It seems that this place shall become lively quite soon. Okay. Enter the mansion. Okay, okay. Alright. Let's see. What do you have? Okay. Ah. I'm guessing these are the things which are already in here. Oh no, wait, current number of furnishing in this one. Layout. Yep. Shop is yet and a long table. Bam bam. Detailed step-by-step blueprint. Step-by-step. Ooh. Hey. I probably need to make. How do I put the table here? Where do I put the table? Ah. Oh, boink, the door. Eh? I'm too much. Oh, crap. How this works? Hi there.
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've materialized enough rooms and furniture through subspace creation, it will feel just like home.
Restaurant. Which realm? Bye.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask
F7 or
me.
the hand icon. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, yeah, here, the hand icon. Okay. Oh, okay. Building. Probably need to put... the front. This is the front. Put this here. Yep. I actually like this main building. A companion? What the? Really? You can put them in here as well? Hang on. What? Thanks for coming and saying hi, Mr. Hi, Barbara.
Next on the agenda.
See you in the next one, maybe.
Oh, seeing you so full of life puts my mind at rest.
You like it here?
Oh, I love it here. The scenery here is so different from Mondstadt's. I find it really refreshing. And here I can sing at the top of my voice without having to worry if I'm disturbing anyone. It's the best way to practice.
Surely no one would ever consider you.
Oh, it sure is nice of you to say that, but still, I always need to make sure I'm being considerate of other people. Anyway, I'm really happy you invited me here. I think I'd like to stay here a little longer.
I can still use these characters now, right? Also, you're at the. I put the house at the wrong place. This is the main entrance. House is kind of confused. Right. Right. Let me. This is the main entrance. Hi. Right. So hang on this. I want to. Alright. And they earn friendship XP while inside. Nice. Okay, well we're gonna put in everyone here then, I guess. Ah, can I not? Oh, okay. I was about to say, how can I do? Wait, is she? Oh, you're looking this way. Wait, what's her front? Oh yeah, the arrow. Oh. Alright, let's just taking a look whether we got anything anywhere. Companions, of course, animals. If we can get foxes here, that'd be insane. Right, we're gonna put everyone in here. Oh, maximum number. Okay, I see. It's only 1 out of 1. Only 1 out of 1. Ah. Who to put in here then? How do I put her away? Hang on. Ah. Let's rest. Ah, okay. Mona! I think I wanna have Mona here then for... Can put more in later? Okay. Huh? Is that you? So hungry. Typically.
Huh? Looking for me at this hour of the day? This falls outside of my predictions. Is something the matter?
You like it here? Would you like to have a chat with me? Is there anything you'd like to do? Do you like it here?
Of course. The conditions and facilities are first class, and it's very comfortable here. So comfortable that I'm a bit worried that it might be hard to adjust once I leave.
Then you shouldn't. Then shouldn't you leave before it's too late? You can stay forever. You can stay forever.
Really?
Sure.
Being able to live in such a wonderful place without having to pay rent. Am I dreaming?
There goes the great astrologist sprite.
Why, you? Since you're letting me stay here for free, I'll let that pass. Let me think of a way to repay you somehow. This way, we won't be indebted to each other.
Binge. Nice. Alright, let's get inside and put a table. Hang on. Why is the up? Oh. Okay. Did I get these things or are the... Oh, we actually got these, okay. No, learn how to create. We didn't get them. Never mind. We didn't get... Didn't get them. What, again? Normally, I still have a table, right? Where is you? Ah. Yeah, actually, yes, right there is fine. There is fine. Okay. Beep. Bow, bow, bow. Alright, it's kind of nice here. Mona.
Maybe you're not used to...
Ah. Okay, no. I guess for now we'll just save up some stuff, right? Press strength. Up with that. Okay. Blueprint. Ah, here. Okay, got a 300. Fine. Time to leave, I think. Do we leave?
If you ever have any...
Oh yeah, I had to... wait. Isn't it you just use the pot again? Ooh, that's actually nice, but we're only getting blueprints. It's kind of sad. Like, not a single reward is actually just literally the thing. Bye! It would have been nice if they would have given us some just literally instantly furniture or something extra instead of only building rank. But it's still cool as it is anyway. Story quit. Wait. Often a quest? Don't tell me it's Mona! What? Oh, when the trigger goes cold. Okay. It's fine. Okay, let's commission quests. Let's do these because I know that's an important thing to get stuff. I know that's something important to do. I remember those. Those I should technically do every day if I'm not mistaken, right? Those 4 to get some primo gems and stuff like that.
the agenda?
Galalisi. Okay. Teleport there? Guess so. Yeah. Gosh, I remember the event when you had to like do this a lot of times. And then you were like not allowed to get contacted by elements or stuff like that. Wish they didn't they by hunting. Hello, did you order food? Not this one isn't mine. Okay. Where's the treasure hiding? Take out, not mine. Alrighty, that's fine.
We're way
Or
behind schedule.
apparently up. I don't know if I'm gonna make this one. I have no idea how high it is. I always find that left and right move so fast, but up and down is so slow. Like every single flipping time. Hi, buddy. I wonder if there's anywhere safe to go adventuring. Did you order food? Oh, that was fast. I thought it would take longer. Here's what I owe you. Smells good. Let's go adventuring on an empty stomach now. I'm going to savor every last bit of this. Wish they talk super fast though. And then... well, we're here anyway. Oh, those are good. Well, depending on what character, but anyway.
Next on the agenda.
Ah, but don't drown, Izing. Frog, 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 frog. Right. Back. Why is the adventure guild growing? Glowing. Getting a reward for some reason. Atui. Bad guys. That I remember. That much I remember. Deliver meal for free. Yes. Thank you. Right.
We're way behind schedule.
What's up? Why are you glowing? No commission. Okay. Exactly what that was. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ah, I got one. Oh, crap. I almost forget. Oh yeah, wasn't like fire real good against you? Oh, okay. Or back, I guess. Maybe reinforcements. Aha! OP!
Delve into destiny.
Oi! Freeze, freeze, freeze. Nice. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-dum. Righty. Next up. Navigate. Pam 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 pam. Ooh. Hehe. Mist. Getting attacked. Spider. Not gonna do anything on you. Iona! Iona, neither doing any damage neither. Okay, Mona doing damage. Nice. Mona did damage. I also know why I had Diluc in the party. He's one of the fastest runners.
No touching.
Damn. Got one alive still. Hey more. Next. This. What? Yeah, she put. Ah, there's no there. Should be the last one. How the flip did we get there again? From the back, isn't it? Yeah, it's from there, isn't it? Ah! Oh yeah, we can drown in this game. I have to be careful for that. Go. We run out of stamina, we actually just drown. Which already happened to me on several occasions. Let's not make it a habit, shall we? It's true here, right? Yeah, I have to go. Yeah, I have to go. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, what? Can we teleport up here? Oh, we could. I was too zoomed out? Aha, okay. I was too zoomed out, Baka. I'm noticing something here. Ellie's still awake. I'm playing Genshin. Ellie's still awake. Yoop. Or Yoinkus. Oh, I was about to say, did he survive? But just took him a few seconds to fall over. I'm gonna eat pizza. I need to wait, because pizza store only open in an hour and a half, and I'm be already. And I don't want to eat cookies, because then I won't be able to eat the entire pizza. Kapooey! Mona!
Let me scribe.
Big damage. Oh crap. How am I gonna kill you with water? This could be annoying. Yeah, without fire, this might be a trouble. This could be fairly annoying without any... Oh man. Who does damage on you? Does Mona do damage? Mona does some damage, okay. Not much though. Oh gosh, no!
Animal hypostasis emulation.
Ooh.
Delve into destiny.
Iona being cute.
Shadows of fate.
Absorption test.
Ah, there we go. Finally some damage. Bam. There we go. What's up with this? Request? Oh, no. I actually don't even remember what is this actually? This is even new. Or this is also just story quests? Hangout events. Okay. Well, of course, yeah, there's just so many extra. Okay, so we can do some. 8 out of 8 completed. Oh, we can unlock one already if I want to. Might as well, right? What's the claim? What is this? Complete the pre-request quest, chapter 2, act 3. Omnipresence over mortals. What's up? The cat and the cocktail. Let's just unlock some of have keys. Okay. I'm gonna save them up now because let's unlock some of these first. Won't be doing all of them, but oh, they're instantly here. Whoops, I didn't expect that to happen. Talk to Iris. Appears to be recruiting adventures for ambitious navigate.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
I think we might call it soon. It done my day. Oh, achievements. Yeah. Here. Of course. I think we did most of the daily stuff. Adventure hand. Oh yeah, I need to go to the Adventures Guild now. That's what we have to do. Go to the Adventures Guild now and finished all 4, and then we're gonna get extra rewards. I remember now. Isn't that it? Am I not correct?
Next on the agenda.
Hi there. Oh, that's the other event, isn't it? Stop giving me quests. Claim daily. Yes, that's what. Yes, Primo. Thank you. Also, dispatch characters. Let's see. They're new. The Mora was not a lot, wasn't it? 5,000. $5,000 is not a lot of money at all. Might as well just let him go work. Up another reward. Mine items. Yeah. Don't have the battle pass, but we don't care. Alright, so we have a lot of stuff to do. A whole lot of stuff. Can we level up Diona maybe a little bit? We have some extra. Oh, it's this. Maxter! Maxter! Hey! Alright, ascend. What do I need to ascend you? This. And money. And I don't have money. I do have everything else, so that's actually nice. So we can get you up to your next star, which is gonna boost your general stats, which is welcome. Let's take a look here. This is where we know. What's all of this? flip. Contains a random artifact of Noblesse series. Ah, okay, so you sacrifice stuff. Be able to box? Huh. Okay. That's new. Ice one. Oh, we actually have ice ones, don't we? Do we not? Guess not. Otherwise they should be at the top, right? Okay, we got none. I guess because last time Ganyu took all of them. Probably, there's a big chance that Ganyu took all of them. Also, we did want to talent the corn looking. Have that. Ew. Give a bonus? Ah, you do. Might actually have enough. Lucky with the bonuses that we're getting. Might actually have enough, just not enough money now. Let's take a quick look. This could be really cool for next. We do! We got 14 out of 12. We can actually get our skill to level 9. Insane, but it's like 450,000 and we only 39. For a little kid. Which is fine though. If I can get her to 5-star now, that'd be nice. Like an extra. Right. She deserves to beat. Oh. Okay. On that note, I'm gonna take a. Oh, you're standing inside the front, right? Anyway, I hope everyone liked Genshin Impact stream. It's been a long time. I do enjoy the game though, that's the entire point. But we'll definitely be coming back. I bought the daily login pack, so I'm gonna see if I can do my dailies at least every time. And who knows, maybe maybe we can do some gacha eventually for one of the newer characters. Which might take a long time because I'm looking at this one, maybe this one. Not sure how they work, I don't know what they exactly do. Apparently I still have a meta team, so I'm really glad that we still have our Ganyu, who is still my favorite at the moment. We will take a look.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
She's silly though. And you're on now. I don't even know how good you are actually. Your skills were kind of weird though. You deal damage to yourself. You do then pyro damage all the time. So these are cool though. But anyway, on that note, mina arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much all for joining the stream. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna take a tiny break and eat something as well in an hour or something, and after that I'll probably be back. I'm guessing with Apex because we wanna rank up and we wanna play Ash more. He might be the new main incoming. Let me just really quickly fill up soup. I am enjoying Ash a lot. She looks cool as well. We also have like the cool skin for her already anyway. We'll probably buy the other one eventually to get the car skin as well. But yeah, we just want to level up and rank up, I mean, not level up, and have some fun in there. So thanks again everyone. Have a wonderful day and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.